Oh yes, things are about to get a little stranger around here. The review of the Nike Blazer Stranger Things edition is coming up right after this. Oh yes, indeedy. Now, if you do not know, I am a huge Stranger Things fan. I love just the whole series, and you know how most of it's based off, of course, if you do not know, in the early 1980s. This season obviously set from 1984 to 85. Now this is season one, and I just love how they took it back all to the 80s with this kind of VHS DVD case. So you just pop it open, and then the DVD comes up. So it's not a VHS, but I just love like little collector's edition items like this. Now this is season one. Now I just saw season two is out, and it's just like this. So I have to go ahead and pick that up when I get a chance. But on to these babies. This is a special release due to the up and coming season of Stranger Things season 3, which is coming July 4th. But these basically are paying homage to the show. Now, at first, a lot of people kind of weren't feeling these, and a lot of people didn't understand the campaign that Nike brought out for these. Even I didn't understand it at first. Basically, the premise that Nike had for this quote-unquote shoe was a truck went missing. I'm gonna read you what what their synopsis is. Now, here's what they have to say. The Nike Stranger Things mid blazer Hawkins High. In the summer of 1985, several transported vehicles departed from Nike headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon, carrying special product shipments headed to multiple locations across the U.S. Unfortunately, a few shipments never made to their destination. These vehicles all had one thing in common. They were last seen on surveillance footage, which you have seen in the little commercial, which I'll put up. Passing through Hawkins, Indiana, concentrated and confused, never mentioned these things missing in shipment to anyone in fear that something supernatural was at play. 34 years later, a sign of missing shipment has popped up in pieces that's unclear. There's something deeper and darker in evil brewing. Unfortunately, of some missing shipments have been located are what now we know as the iconic Nike style, the Cortez, the Blazer, the Airwind 79, introduced alongside the matching apparel in these classic Nike silhouettes originally intended for a Hawkins High. You know, a lot of people kind of weren't really feeling it because I didn't know what it was like, but there basically all in all are 6 different Nike shoes that are coming out. As I just said, these the Cortezes and the Airwinds and the Blazers. I personally like the Blazers more. Now, a lot of people might be so Hawkins, Indiana, obviously is in Indiana, but the show is actually shot here in Atlanta, Georgia. Out kind of I think they shoot out in Conyers, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. So, but basically Hawkins High School is basically where I'm guessing the kids go to school. I mean, that is where the kids go to school, but they're still kind of in middle school. So I'm not for sure if this year they've graduated from middle school to high school. So if so, then I kind of like what they were going with the whole apparel idea of this. You know, they went very traditional. Like if you guys, we've all been to high school or middle school, so we all had these gym t-shirts. So this is actually the Stranger Things Hawkins High from Netflix. So I thought that was a nice little ad to get into this. So, but without further ado, let's get into these shoes, baby. That's what we're here for. They came out on Thursday. They were released on Thursday on the Nike sneaker app. I actually got these 2 days shipped, so I got them fairly quickly. But the thing that kind of suckered me into getting this, I was kind of like, all right, well, they're kind of plain, but I kind of do want them, is when I saw the box. I was like, okay, yeah, like, now if you do not know me, like, I'm a sucker for boxes that are different, you know, especially like obviously this one, it is kind of a plain kind of boxes you see, but it's kind of like the nuances of what's in the box and around the box. They have the Netflix original on the back of the box, and you have the Stranger Things logo kind of back here in Nike, and the Hawkins High School symbol on the side. But the thing that I liked about it was this newspaper. For the paper that came in, it was, you know, kind of paying homage to the Stranger Things theme of the 1983. They kind of made their wrapping paper a newspaper. So I like just things like that are different. That kind of, it may not be a lot to you guys, but I just like, people who basically, I love the thing about Nike is that they go all in their themes. Like, they didn't half-ass it. They went full on into the whole 80s vibe. So, and also you get this Stranger Things, their pins. It says Nike Stranger Things, Scoop That, Ice Cream Parlor, and the Hawkins Phys Ed. Now, the little nuances I like about this shoe are, you look in the front, it has the Nike and Stranger Things on the tab, kind of on the tongue of it. And it kind of like, this is basically just kind of, now, as you look, now this is all basically, most blazers are all leather. Now this is an all leather shoe. Now the thing I do like about this, it has the orange kind of Nike check going in the middle of it, but on the medial side, it has the orange Nike check with just the outline of the orange and the Hawkins High School logo insignia in the side of it, which is a nice little touch that I like to add about that. I think I would have liked it if it was a little bigger. I think that would have kind of made the shoe kind of pop a little more. And as you go to the back, it has the Nike in green encased in the leather in the back of the shoe, and on the bottom is just your frame. Now these are basic, like I said, a basic shoe. I think that Nike, like I said, wanted to keep things a lot basic on this shoe, so I'm not gonna go into full on detail about every nuances of this shoe because it is just a plain blazer. But I am I'm kind of like, like I said, I love themes of shoes. That's kind of what gets me as a sneakerhead. Like, I love a shoe with a theme. Like, this goes towards, like I said, the show that I do watch. So, guys, the retail price on these was $120. Like I said, it came out this past Thursday, along with all the other Cortezes and the Tailwinds. They were all $120. They pretty much, one of them sat on sneakers for a little bit, like the whole day, but these two, I think, kind of sold out more quickly. Now, the one thing I will tell you about these is that there are 3 more pairs that are coming out that actually got delayed till July 12th. They were originally supposed to come out, I think, like in a couple days, like Monday or Tuesday, but they're actually pushed back until July 12th. I'm not for sure exactly why. This just recently happened, like last night I heard. So, like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a general overview of this shoe. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, and Stranger Things Season 3 will be debuting on Netflix July 4th. So, who is going to be watching that? Let me know. Drop some comments of my Stranger Things fans. Like, come on, let me know where are my Stranger Things fans at. So, as always, guys, please hit me with that good subscribe. Give me a like if you like what you saw. And as always, Mr. Movie X6 is out, and into the next review, I'll holler at you guys later. And of course, you guys know I'm going to hit you with some nice on feet of these bad boys. Mr. Movie X6 is out, and I'll talk to you guys later.